your emotion tonight, considering the opponent?
I was excited. It felt good, playing against my former team, obviously. There's still some guys left. So it was good to see them, catch up and, obviously compete.
I think Steph wanted a more emotional answer. I think he wanted you to cry or something.
Nah, it's all love for those guys. It's part of the business. But, I feel like it takes a competitive level I feel like it takes that competitiveness to a next level. And I feel like we did our job. I'm happy we got the win, most importantly.
Hi, Andrew. Janie McCauley from AP. When you look and you had 6 offensive rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals, and the way you shot the ball, I mean, what does that say about your anticipation out there, what you're doing on both ends of the floor? I know that's what you want to do. And Steve just mentioned to us that he talked to you months ago about being on the all defensive team.
Yeah, that's a goal. Every day I'm going out there. I'm just, focused on doing the things I had to do to help the team win. Doesn't have to be scoring, every night. Some nights it's just, trying to shut down the other team's best player, grabbing rebounds and just trying to make it hard for their opponent. I'm trying to do everything I can to help the team win.
Hi, Andrew. Carlos Ramirez, NBC Bay Area and Telemundo. We've talked a lot to James about videos and, watching film and former players and him getting an identity for himself through that. I was wondering to James Wiseman. Okay. So on your side, when you watch film of old players, retired, whatever player, on the defensive side, who do you like? What do you like to mold yourself after?
On the defensive side?
Yeah.
Kobe, he was always into it defensively. Me and one of the coaches here, A. Miles, we watched, some film on Pippen, just how he would defend, how he would defend bigs or guards that are smaller than him, how he would pick up full court. Pippen was different.
Jace Frederick here at the Pioneer Press. Wondering, is it easier to put in the necessary focus and effort on the defensive end to be great when you don't have to carry the scoring load every single night?
I feel like it definitely helps. I have a great group of guys around me. And, I got Steph. Steph's a, unbelievable talent, one of the best of all time. So he kind of takes, a lot of pressure off everybody. We go out there and do what we can do. And, I got Draymond back there. I got Wiseman blocking everything. And I'm just trying to do what I do best, use my athleticism to my advantage, on both sides of the floor.
You've talked about the culture there in Golden State and how it's just a little bit different. In what ways is it different maybe than what you've experienced previously in your career?
Pardon me?
You talked about the culture at Golden State in past interviews. I was just wondering, in what ways is it maybe a little bit different than what you've experienced previously in your career?
Well, they're a championship team. So it's very positive over here. Very positive. Everyone's getting along, no egos, nothing like that. And everyone just wants to win. It's just a winning attitude, winning culture. Everything is about winning. And we all want to get better. Everyone's lifting each other up, cheering for each other. So it's all level for here.
Andrew, Connor Letourneau, San Francisco Chronicle. At this point, you've been with the Warriors a little bit now. Is this a place you could see yourself playing out the rest of your career? Does this feel like home at this point?
I would love to. It's a great organization. They treat me with love and respect here, treat my family good. So I don't see why not. I would love to.
Are you aware of the two-way Wiggs nickname, and do you approve it or not?
Yeah, I've heard it. It's a compliment, and it's got to keep pushing forward. Keep earning that name.
What do you think about the communication at Golden State? That if there's a change in the starting lineup, that's transparent, the reason why, maybe you always know where you stand with the coaches. What do you sense about the communication here?
It's perfect. You know where you stand, where you're getting yourself into. You're prepared for, everything, and they let you know ahead of time. You're not surprised or shocked by anything, and everything we do, everything they do, there's a purpose behind it. For the better good of everything.
Hey, Andrew, John Krasinski here back in Minnesota. Just wanted to ask you in year 8 now for you, just how much your, I guess, understanding of roles and the game itself has grown from maybe your first couple of years in Minnesota where you're trying to find your way with a lot of spotlight on you. Is it just different for you now in year 8 as a vet, now with the team with so many other vets around you?
For sure it's different because everything here is organized. You know what you're doing every night. You know where you're getting yourself into. You know the minutes you're going to play. You know your rotation. And there was a couple years like that in Minnesota where everything was you know everything. I was with Coach Tibbs. Tibbs was very organized. Tibbs was he's very clear. He's very straightforward. That's one thing they do here. They're very straightforward and not going to sugarcoat nothing. There's no trick questions, so it's good.
Wig, do you think the role you're in now is the one that best fits your game and maybe takes advantage of your full skill set?
I feel like it fits me well. I can focus on, both sides. It lets me, get after it defensively. Focus on that a lot and, kind of takes a lot of pressure off.
I know this is a really serious question to drop last here, it sounds like, but Karl Anthony Towns has a positive, he's positive for COVID right now. He's in the protocol. What do you think about that seriousness, knowing that 7 of his family members have died because of COVID, including his mother?
Yeah, my condolences. It's tough. It's tough. COVID came out of nowhere and, shocked a lot of people. Cat's he's a tough guy, because a lot of people couldn't, handle all that and might take it, certain ways, but he's gotten stronger. It made him stronger. And I feel like he's going to, he's going to get past this COVID stuff with him. I'm sure he's going to be healthy soon and get right back to the court and have a hell of a season.